Welcome back to Jersey Central on WCTC, and as you know, WCTC is once again very pleased to support the 2018 Garden State Film Festival, which is coming back later on this month. It's going to be March 22nd through 25th, back home in Asbury Park, New Jersey, where it belongs. You can visit their website for all the schedule, all the great films, and all the great events that are happening at their website, gsff.org. But joining me this morning on the Jersey Central Newsmaker Hotline is the recipient of this year's Lifetime Achievement Award, a tremendous body of work in movies and television and voice work. You know him nowadays, of course, as Gregory on the AMC show The Walking Dead. Please welcome Xander Berkeley to WCTC. Xander, good morning. It's Bert Barron. How are you?
Very good, Bert. Thanks.
Great to talk to you. And a Lifetime Achievement Award, that's a real nice recognition for you. Congratulations on that. It means you've done a lot. Let's recognize you, but you've still got a lot left in the tank as far as acting goes, right?
Yeah. It is a daunting, award at the same time, just because, many people have said, what, is that it? You're retiring? And other people say, so do they know something you don't know? But all in jest. I'm greatly honored and delighted. And I've been working sort of a lot. My MO was always sort of under the radar because I liked to kind of fool the audience into thinking I was a different guy each time as much as I possibly could, and not draw unnecessary attention to the persona behind the performance. And that kind of worked really well to, send a message to the filmmakers in the industry that I was out to serve their vision and help them tell their story rather than sort of hijack it for the sake of celebrity in and of itself. And I took the high road. It was a narrow road, and it's an incredible honor to see it now being recognized in this sort of prodigal return to my home state of New Jersey. I couldn't be happier.
Yeah, how great is that? And when I think about you, Xander, and your career, Versatility comes to mind. I looked at all the roles and all the shows and all the movies you've been in, and I'm like, man, there's nothing this guy can't do. He can do just about any character there is out there. Is that the key to just longevity in Hollywood and in making television shows, just being versatile, right?
Well, I think it all depends. Some people, and I don't take anything away from people that have a persona that they develop, and everybody has something that they do, and there's some people that just want to be the star and want to be the hero, and just for me, early on, I started that on stage, and I was kind of uncomfortable. I remember playing the young male lead in a bunch of things, and just like, I don't know, just didn't feel challenging or exciting to me. It didn't feel like as much of what drew me into becoming an actor was more this idea of transformation and building a character. And sometimes it didn't seem that there was enough character on the bone there to get a hold of. And so I was always drawn to these sort of more colorful ways of sort of altering my appearance and my persona in order to fit a story in some way.
Yeah, and great stories you've been a part of going back to the 1980s, I see, the early 1980s when you kind of broke in doing some television and movie work. The Walking Dead, how much fun is that? You enjoy doing that show, and were you a fan of the comic strip before you got the offer to do the television part?
I was woefully ignorant of the whole thing. I knew what a huge hit it was. It had sort of worked its way into the vernacular, like people were talking about zombies and the zombie apocalypse. And then, of course, once I worked on the show, you learn you never use the word zombie. It's Walker.
That's right.
But, I didn't even know that much. Yeah, I don't watch that much. I'm in my studio right now, and I'll have to confess, I'm sort of addicted to being engaged in an action. I'm a painter when I'm not acting, and I'm in my studio painting right now.
Awesome. No, that's cool.
To withdraw. I'm a multitasker. But I don't sit around. I have a hard time sitting still and watching stuff, especially with two kids. It just doesn't seem to happen that much. And a bit of a news junkie, but I miss a lot of stuff. And my wife and I my wife, the wonderful actress Sarah Clark, who I'm sure you know as well.
Mm-hmm.
That we will binge watch something every now and again. And she had watched some of The Walking Dead when we were doing Nikita up in Canada, which is when it started that long ago. And she had the flu, and she never watches anything scary, so I knew she was delirious when she was watching that. But that was while I was at work, and she would tell me, you know what, this is really good, and it must be for you to overcome your fear of scariness. And then they offered it to me, and they described the character, and I go, wow, woof. And the writer and the showrunner, and at the time, and I said, so what recommends this to me? The one at this point, I said, because I got little girls that I'd like to someday after I'm gone have them look back at Daddy's body of work. I still have yet to do something my children can watch. So, and I heard Scott's. One of the big things was that it was such a family, and that everybody on the show, that it was really an unusual bunch of people, and that confirmed everything that I had heard from friends of mine that said, you've been offered, you have to do it, you have to do this show. It's so your kind of people, and it absolutely was. But it has been so much fun playing him, and I find him sort of tragically comedic, and it's been a lot of fun bringing the levity to it.
Awesome. Well, it's a lot of fun to watch, that's for sure. It's one of these shows on TV that you just can't wait to see what's going to happen next week. And so good luck with that going forward and continued success. Any other projects in the works, Xander, that you could tell us about?
I have the Maestro, which is coming to the festival, which I'm really pleased about. And he's not a bad guy, and he's just a delightful, good guy that, it's a small independent film about a guy that was exiled from Mussolini's Italy, who's a marvelous composer, made his way to Hollywood, and ghost composed on over 200 films, and also was the teacher to as varied famed composers of the 20th century as Henry Mancini and John Williams and Randy Newman and Jerry Goldsmith, and as you can tell by the versatility of those different, just the variation of those different styles, that he was a real teacher who didn't project his ideas onto others, but helped others find their voice and bring it out. And it's a beautiful film about an artist's journey, and I really am thrilled to be coming to the festival with that.
Excellent.
And,
excellent.
Well, there's another movie about Biggie and Tupac that is coming out with Johnny Depp and Forrest Whitaker, and they're still editing that. I'm not sure what's up with that one.
And you're a part of that too? That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, excellent. Well, Xander Berkeley, thank you for the time today. Again, congratulations. Lifetime Achievement Award from the Garden State Film Festival that you'll be receiving on that weekend of the 22nd through the 25th. So congratulations, well-deserved, and we'll be looking for you on The Walking Dead and other projects. But thanks for the time this morning, all right?
You bet. Nice talking to you.